Hello, welcome to another video. In this one, we are using hard gel. We're using some amazing holographic gel polish from Glam. We're doing 3D acrylic. We're doing everything. And I'm doing it with my non-dominant hand, so that'll be fun. If you're new here, welcome. My name's Sarah. And welcome to the Madhouse. That's all I'm going to say. Don't forget to subscribe, like and comment. It really, really helps the horrible algorithm to get a bit better. I found these tips in my drawer. I haven't used them for ages. And they are the ultra thin tapered nail tips. And I was like, perfect, because I don't want my nails really long. And the thinner the better, because I've got a lot that I want to do on them. So I thought I'd give them a go. And I was not disappointed, I must say. So I'm just going to do a little bit of nail prep. I've sped it up. But just so you get the gist, I'm pushing back my cuticles. I'm going to grab my e-file. Now, hopefully, if I get this right, the e-file that I use, the bits that I use, and all the extras will be in my Amazon storefront. I've had this thing for years, and I don't really know how to use it. However, I've been trying to learn. So I have an Amazon storefront and the imagery on there is really old. So please apologise. I apologise now for it, but I don't know how to change it. I haven't really got round to that. However, I will link it because I get questions like, where'd you get your e-file bits? Where'd you get your e-file? I don't know, where'd you get your lint-free wipes? All that sort of thing. So it's just the salon essentials that I get for me everyday bits and bobs, like my gloves, my nail files, all that sort of thing. They're in there. You can just click on the storefront and it's like a shop front, I suppose. And you can see what's there available. So I'm just doing a bit of nail preppage. I'm clumsy with my left hand, so don't take this as a tutorial on nail prep because I really am quite clumsy with my left hand. It's not my dominant hand. I've got a plan, right? Now, this might be weird, but a lot of nail techs do this. I'm going to do a short hard gel design on this hand. Not short, like salon length. Using hard gel because I love working with hard gel, number one. And I know a lot of you guys have requested more hard gel content. So I have a question for you now. On my other hand, in the next video, I will be filming an extreme length nail. Not extreme like magazine length, but like damn long. You know, the kind of length that when you look at people, you go, ouch, you wipe your bum with those. That kind of length. I'll be doing that in my next video. Do you want me to do it in hard gel or acrylic? Because I can adjust it for both. So I'd like to know what your vote is, and I will read the comments and do it. I will do it, which means I got to put this video out pretty quick then, really. This video is supposed to be going out on Thursday, but I might put this video as going out on Tuesday so that I can get the vote in before I do my nails. That's what I'm going to do. Okay, so Thursday's video will not be my nails. It will be me doing Abby's nails. Just thinking out loud. I'm trying to nip my cuticles with my left hand. That's just frightening. Shouldn't be allowed. Should be banned. I'm lethal with these things. And they're sharp. Damn. So, apart from that, how are you all? Kids back at school? Are you loving life? I'm loving life. I'm busy though. I'm really busy. I'm trying to keep healthy. I'm trying to take care of myself. I keep forgetting to share my TikTok. I will do that. I'm like on a weight loss, life transformation type journey. And I actually went to the hospital today for a test because I'm being tested for Addison's disease. If you've ever heard of that, it's a bit of a weird one. I've had 4 tests so far and they all came in like that my levels were borderline. And my last one was at the hospital and they did a specialist test and I was right on the cusp of having it or not having it, and they're not quite sure. I don't think I've got it. I think it was a reaction to the steroid injections in my joints, which this can happen. So I've had another test today and I'm waiting for the results. If there's something wrong, I normally hear within 24 hours. So, but she said to me when I got on the scale, she went, you've lost an awful lot of weight in a short space of time. Are you okay? Are you meaning to lose weight? And I was like, yes, I am. Right, I've prepped. I've dehydrated, enough talk about me. Prepped, dehydrated. I've sized up my tips. My nails are tiny. It was like 11, 8, 7, 8 or 9, and then 6 on my thumb. I got tiny hands. I saw another nail tech. She's on TikTok. Her name's Queen Diana, actually. She's mad. I love her. And she applies the adhesive to the actual nail, just along the tip of the nail. And I find this easy. I do 3 little blobs, just little blobs. I let that settle and then I put the tip on. I don't know why it is easier, but it is. It's much, much easier. I just find it so much easier. I don't worry about air bubbles. I just get enough adhesive on there. It's not flooding. It's perfect. This is the glue I'm using. That is also in my Amazon storefront. It's very good. You get a pack of 3 for like $5. Going to trim these down because even though they're not long in nail tech terms, they're long in salon nail terms. So I'm going to put them in a more salon-y length. Yes, I still use old school nail nippers for doing it. I don't care. I haven't got anything else. So, right, I'll shape them up a little bit. We're going for a slightly tapered square, but they're very short. So you're not going to get a huge taper in. If you over taper a short square, it's going to look ridiculous. It will look really weird. And if you under taper it, you'll end up looking like you've got a square nail. So you've got to taper it a bit. This is the hard gel I'm using. Now, this is what it's now branded as, Desire Nails. It's from Dorota Politska, I think. I can't say her name in an English accent because it sounds silly. It sounds beautiful in an accent, so I say it like that. I don't know why, maybe I'm weird. Anyway, that's her brand. She took over Nail Perfect and rebranded it as Desire Nails. It is a beautiful, beautiful hard gel. It's the only hard gel I've got that I use. It's a lovely, lovely nude. My lamp, the timer's broken, so if Melodysusie want to send me a new lamp or anyone wants to send me a lamp, feel free, because I'm tight. So I'm currently using the timer on my watch in order to use my lamp. It just stopped working. The lamp works, the timer does not. How annoying. It's really inconvenient. I really scrub a super thin layer of product into the nail first and then give that a full cure. And that's like your Velcro for the next layer of gel. Then I float a thin layer, don't cure it, and then go in with my bigger layer and start to build my structure. And the trick with hard gel really is to keep your brush in contact with it, keep your nail pointing down. I have to keep it up more than I normally would because I'm filming, but if it was on a client, their hand would be tilted so that gravity pulls that product down the nail. If you feel like your bead isn't going to go the whole length of the nail, then I just feather out the bottom like I'm doing here, and I just keep adding to it, and you can cure it. If you've got somebody that's sensitive to heat spikes, then do thinner layers. And it gives you good adhesion anyway, like starting off with that super thin scrubbing base, cure that, then just do a tiny thin layer, do not cure it, go in with the product, and that helps your big bead glide down the nail. I know this nail isn't finished, but I'm going to cure it because I've got a lot of product on there. And then I went in and I finished it. I don't know why I didn't show you on camera, but I will show you more of them. But that's basically the gist of it. Scrub, scrub, scrub. Then in with your base layer, then in with your product, build your structure. Easy peasy. Obviously check the cure time on your system because it may be different. I really love hard gel for this. The fact that it's strong enough to build extensions, the fact that it's soft enough to file really easily, it has super good retention. I've never had somebody who couldn't work with hard gel, like it wouldn't stay on or anything like that. It's super flexible as well, but still strong. So I finished these, and as you can see, like they're really out of shape at the tip, and that's because I didn't pinch. I wanted them flatter, which just means I've got a little bit more filing to do, but that's fine. I did them with my left hand, so I'm going to be easy on myself if they're a little bit ropey, because you know what I mean, left-hander. Oh, the gel brush I'm using is from Licente. It's the G1. It's the only gel brush I've got, and I love it. I don't see the need to have another one at the moment until I need one. So I'm going to file sidewall, free edge, cuticle, body of the nail. Do it the same every time. I need to bring those sidewalls up and straighten them because they're a bit low and a bit out there, and just get that shape I need. There's not a lot of product on the nail. Like I don't need to overly file product-wise. I just need to sharpen up the shape and buff over the entire nail. So that's what I'll do. And then as if by magic, I'll be like, oh, here they are, they're done. Look at that, all filed into shape. I do love that natural look. The colour's very good. So here's my Madam Glam discount code. Feel free to use it and save yourself 30%. I'm going to go in with a base coat. Now, I did an ombre on my thumb, and the first half of it I didn't film, and I'm not quite sure how, but I do the same design on other nails. I'm applying a thin coat of base coat first before I apply any of the gel polishes. I will cure this for, I think it's 30 seconds, this particular base coat. But if you've got a newer formula from Madam Glam, it may be 1 minute. You will have to check the back of your bottle. So I'll give it a full cure. And then what I did was I took this colour, which is called Scorpio Season. It's a beautiful blue. And I ombreed it at the tip of the nail. And then I put this stunning glitter, business style. This was from Madam Glam's newest release. Oh my God, it's so adorable. So for some reason, I didn't film the first part of this ombre, but I do I'll show you it in a minute, how I did it. I'm taking my Madam Glam ombre brush with the glitter on it, and I'm just going to tap it into the blue that I forgot to film. But like I said, I do film it, so stay tuned. I will show you how I did this ombre. And that glitter, I mean, if I could paint my body in it, I would. I'm looking at it now, and every time I see it sparkle, I don't know, it just makes me happy. I like sparkly things. I always have done, and I love just anything that's got that massive sparkle to it. Just makes my soul super happy. So I'm in love with this particular glitter. And I am so glad I've got the collection because it's stunning. There are others in there, but this was my favourite. It's just beautiful. Look at it. Oh, it's like a starry night sky. And you need it. So you can save 30% off. Sarah B30. Go and get the glitter. You will not be disappointed. Oh, so beautiful. I've had compliments everywhere I've been since I did this. Look. Oh. Right, I'm going to top coat that straight away so I don't smoosh it onto anything. So a nice, lovely top coat. Make sure to cap your edges and your free edge. You don't need to put bulk on when you cap. Quite often I'll cap it and then I'll tap it with my gloved finger. This nail is having Velvet Matte Top Coat put on because I'm going to do some freehand on there. And it is the perfect base for freehand. So Velvet Matte Top Coat going on. In the lamp she goes. And then I'm taking my long brush and Scorpio Season, the blue. It's a stunning blue, this is. And I'm going to do a smile line with my left hand. I know, someone take my pulse and check my temperature because this girl was on fire. I did the smile line with my left hand easier than I do it with my right. Please tell me how, and please tell me why this happened, because I am morphing into an ambidextrous god or goddess. I just don't know what happened. Bigging myself up there. But do you know what? This first time I just smashed out the smile line. I was like, yeah, I'm happy with that. What? I think sometimes, right, when I use my dominant hand, I faff about more and worry more. Whereas, because it was non-dominant, I was like, it's one and done, Sarah, you got to get it done. That was with no tidying up. Free hand, left hand, done. Cured it, and then I'm going in with the glitter, business style, which is life, which is the bathable, full body glitter that I want. I love it. I want Doc Martens with this on. Because I've got a collection of Doc Martens. I've got yellow, red, soft black leather with leopard print fur. I've got rose gold material, metallic. I've got black paint, and I did have more. I had the mermaid ones, but they were too small. And instead of giving them, sending them back, I sold them because I was a weirdo. What other colours have I got? I can't remember. But I want one that's covered in business style gel polish. Right, so I'm putting a base coat on the pinky and the on the pinky and the index finger. That was a reference to an old kids program. If anyone knows, then let me know in the comments by putting a brain emoji. And what I've done is I've dipped my brush into a little bit of base coat. No, I haven't. First I've dipped it into Scorpio season. Now I'm dipping it into base coat, my ombre brush. And I'm sort of feathering it. Now, I don't know. I mean, it worked all right. I saw Kirsty Meakin do it a while back in a video. And I was like, oh, I might use that technique one day. And obviously I did. It worked all right. But it was a bit faffy. But because glitter's going over the top of it, I didn't have to worry so much. So I feel like I was lucky that I didn't have to worry so much. As long as the tip was darker than towards the cuticle, that's really, what I need for the base. I just need a darker base. And by adding the base coat, it sort of diffuses it. I presume I could have gone at it slightly differently by watering down the colour or using a blooming gel, but I saw this method and I thought I'd give it a go. And I don't dislike it, but it's just a faff, innit? Right, I'm going to cure that. No, I'm not. I'm going to add a little bit. Yes, I am. And then I'm doing the pinky quickly. I'm trying to stop myself singing that song now. Do you do that? Do you, like, in the middle of a sentence with somebody, songs pop in your head? Like, if someone's like, oh, I'm coming out, and you be, I'm coming out, do I want... I do that all day. It's like a soundtrack in my head. It's very annoying. Especially in important meetings, because it doesn't stop. It's not like, oh, I need to control myself now. It's still in there, just it doesn't come out my mouth necessarily, but it's playing in my brain, and then I don't take in a word they're saying. Right, that's cured. In with the glitter, business style. Do not forget the name. You will love me forever. Get it. You're welcome. I don't normally get a rant, but this is, oh my God. Madam Glam, if you're listening, I want every glitter to be like this, but then they'd be no different. But there's something about this one. It glows from within. It's like all the stars in the sky and my soul all in one. Dark but sparkly. Yeah, stunning. I've got to try not to use this in every set now. Do you realise how hard that's going to be? You've really given me a task here because I want it in everything. But obviously you guys will get bored of seeing the same colour. So I've got to try and move on. But it's like an awkward breakup. Right, they're all cured. I'm going to put some crystals on here. I'm just going to put 3 crystals in the middle. I don't actually know what size they are because I didn't stop to check. A medium one and 2 little ones. And they are going in, and I'm going to do a 3D flower with my left hand because a smile line was just not enough of a challenge. I thought, I know what I'll do. I'll do a double dip acrylic 3D flower with my non-dominant hand. Yes, I will. Using Perfect Pink by Nailmate. And this beauty, Starry Night by Euphoria Nails. Now, as far as I'm aware, the Euphoria Nails website is now closed. I am so sorry you can't buy this, but Nailmate may have something similar. In fact, she probably will. What can I say? I had to use it because it was the right colour, it matches. I've applied a little bit of acetone to my monomer, and yes, it works a treat, thank you very much. So I'm going to flatten out this main bead. Now, it was a bit adventurous. It's not perfect. I'm using my left hand for Christ's sake, but I feel like it went well, especially this blurry bit. This blurry bit was probably my perfect, most favourite. No, I'm joking. Yeah, it's a bit blurry and I apologise for that. But you get the gist. I'm doing a big petal at the top, a big petal at the bottom, and then little ones around the sides. I think my recent flower style has been influenced a little bit because I have been watching a lot of Zule nails and Bomb nails, and it's just because I love their massively long nails. I want to wear mine like that, but I have to pick up puppy poo. It's not going to happen, is it? So I have to have one hand short at least, and I've got housework to do. I've got mum stuff. I can't do mum stuff with really long nails anymore. I've lost my ability to function with long nails. There we go. So I've got one either side. Like I said, this would have been a lot neater had I've used my dominant hand, but we love a challenge, and why not have a go at doing it with my non-dominant and challenge myself a little bit? There's nothing wrong with that. and I'm really happy with how it turned out. And I've had lots of compliments on my nails. So I'm a happy lady. But do let me know about the other hand, hard gel or acrylic. I know what I'm doing, so I'm afraid... Well, actually, no. Right, I'll give you two options. Number one is hard gel or acrylic on my extreme length nails that I'm going to do. And number two, do you want autumnal tones, like fall colours, or do you want dark colours, dark mysteriouses, like... more deep and dark, or do you want more rich autumnal shades? Let me know. I've got everything. I can do either way, but the design will be the same. I've got the design already. I actually sketched it because it was in my head day and night, and I was waking up thinking about it, so I had to sketch it. Right, we're top coating with Madam Glam's No Wipe top coat, and it is delicious. Look how glossy it is. She's so gorgeous. Honey, stop it. As I said, my code is sarah.b5. I'm not going to stop banging on about it because you need to get the glitter gel. If you get anything, you need to get that. And I'll save you the money happily, just so that your soul is as happy as my soul. So I will top coat the flower nail in a second. I'm not going to leave it like that. I will top coat it because I actually noticed that Perfect Pink from Glitter Planet is like the exact same shade as the hard gel I'm using from a completely different brand, which is probably why I really like the Glitter Planet acrylic so much. That makes sense because the shade is so versatile and it works on all skin tones, and that's the same with the hard gel. So I'm happy that I've got technically like the same shade in two different mediums. That makes my soul happy. It satisfies me greatly. Right, these will have a quick cure and then I will do the flower nails. So I'm going to start off with my big brush and then realise very quickly that no, I won't bother with that. I'm going to go in with the detailer brush and I'm going to tuck it around the leaves. I don't personally like the bulky, glossy petal leaves. Everyone's different. Petals and leaves. Everyone's different. Some people really like them looking like glossy and like more, I guess, kawaii charm looking. I don't know why I don't like it. Maybe it's just me, but I like them to look like delicate leaves. Now, granted, mine are not perfect. And some of the 3D I've been looking at this week, this puts me to shame. But doing my best. In for a cure. I'm using Bubble Mint cuticle oil from Tough Love Nail Co. It takes me back to my childhood. It just smells like the most delicious bubblegum. It's so nice. So that's going on. I put a bit underneath on the hypernicum as well because it gets all dry. My hands have been so dry this week from all the cleaning that I've been doing that my own fingerprint recognition on my MacBook doesn't work. It's not I'm not lying, it's not recognising me. It's ridiculous. So this is a good chance to hydrate. Right, here's the finished set. I'm going to show you in this light and then I'm going to show you with the flash on my phone so you can see this glitter and how beautiful it is. But I mean, I don't know what you think, but I'm in love. Like, I'm so happy with these. Look at my wrinkly old hands. See, they're really, really dehydrated. I'm just so happy with the way they've turned out. I love the tips from Glitter Planet. I should be using them again a lot. And here is the nails. Here are the nails under the flat. Look, that's what they look like in daylight. That flashy, like ping. So pretty. Let me know what you think about the other set, acrylic or hard gel, extreme nails, and autumn or dark shades. Let me know and I'll see you in my next one. Bye!